goodies from TC Brothers. "15-inch black powder coated 7/8 ape hangers. Very nice.
Oh yeah.
Looks like the powder coating is pretty thick. Looks to be anyway. Very nice.
Very illuminated.
Anyhow, there's our handlebars. There's our capacitor, or battery eliminator, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't weigh much. Clamp there. Pretty cool. TC Brother keychain, business card, stickers, it's yours. So this is a starter block off. So you're just getting rid of your starter just to get rid of some weight. And each one of these is going to go on either side of where your starter base would be, and it just kind of sandwiches there, so you don't have a hole there. A little bit of weight reduction. We got some extended cables here. I guess they're +5. Wrapped together kind of funny here. This would be our throttle and our clutch cable. Anyway, you get the gist of that. So here is our Boyer-Branson electronic ignition. I've used this setup every time that I've replaced electronics on XS's before. I was going to do the Hughes hand-built setup, but like I said in the other video, he's on back order. He's got to make a bunch or something like that. So I would like to try his setup out. We'll do it on the other bike if he has any done when we get to that. But anyway, basically you just, you get rid of all your electronics that would have been on here, which Zeke has already done. He's removed the original stator and all that. And then basically, so this is going to be your rod that goes through the top of your motor. If you had an older XS that already had a point setup in it, you would already have all this stuff. But they give it to you in the kit because most of the XSs you come across are the electronic ones. But anyway, there's your spark plug wires, your boots, your coil. We were waiting to get this coil because I wasn't sure what the coil was going to look like. I would end up making a bigger tab because I wouldn't have known what I was getting in the mail. It's been a couple years since I bought one. But anyway, now we can, make the right one, and we don't have to make it overkill, and that'll be as such. Maybe that way, depending on how we want the wires to run. Even since the last time I bought one, I think this is a different coil. This seems to be smaller, and I don't remember any of that, but I will say that every time I got one, I think the coil was a little different. But they give you everything. There's your contacts there, and there's all your goodies. box there. It's all pretty well self-explanatory as far as how to hook it up. A little bit of crimping and wiring and stuff like that. Little sticker there for you. Pretty basic electronic ignition. I guess these were the hot ticket for Triumph, and they're pretty much the same getup because they're a 650 twin, same as the XS's. And here's your PMA setup. So you're basically running like a, I guess a Banshee magneto they call it. It's like your center nut for flywheel and connector there and some hardware. I know that last time I got one of these and I got this plate, which every time I will say I got one, it was just a bare metal plate. Looks like they're putting some finish on them now. Get this stuff over here. The only time I ever had any issue with any of these setups was I burned one of these up. I had melted it, but that was my own dumb fault. I think I had it somewhere where it wasn't getting enough air or it was picking up heat from something else. And I went and bought a replacement one for a couple bucks and slapped it on, and down the road we went. So again, that was my own dumb fault. So this setup that we have here is a little cheaper than the Hughes. But he did have it on sale, which made it pretty close. And his capacitor is half the price. So until you get his capacitor and you get his setup, especially if it's on sale, it's all pretty well close to the same price. And again, I've run this setup before and never had any problems. The Hughes one, it seems to be good from what people say. I think it might be a little less as far as the wiring goes, just from looking at it. I don't know that, but anyway, it was just something I wanted to try, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with what we got going on here, so. And I believe that's all we ordered. I don't think we're forgetting anything. So now we have no excuse to not get anything done, YouTube. Hope you enjoyed our layout here, and hopefully we get sticking to this thing and getting it done and getting some paint done and welding done and get to wiring, and yeah, hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.